First of all, let's look at what is depression. Depression is a common mental disorder. It is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Depression is different from usual mood fluctuations and short-lived emotional responses to challenges in everyday life. At its worst, depression can lead to suicide. Over 700,000 people die to suicide every year. What are the symptoms of depression? Firstly, sadness or depressed mood most of the day or almost every day. Secondly, loss of enjoyment in things that were once pleasurable. Thirdly, major change in weight or appetite. Insomnia or excessive sleep almost every day also can be a symptom of depression. Physical restlessness or sense of being run down that others can notice is one of the symptoms too. Also, fatigue or loss of energy almost every day is one of the symptoms of depression. Feelings of hopelessness or worthlessness or excessive guilt almost every day. Problems with concentration or making decisions almost every day. Lastly, recurring thoughts of death or suicide plan or suicide attempt is also one of the symptoms of depression. How to diagnose a patient with depression? First of all, to be diagnosed with major depression, you must have at least 5 of the symptoms listed, with at least one of the first 2 nearly daily for at least 2 weeks. Also, the doctor will rule out other conditions that may cause depression with a physical examination, a personal interview, and lab tests. The doctor will also do a complete diagnostic evaluation discussing any family history of depression or other mental illness. Also, evaluate your symptoms, including how long you have had them, when they started, and how they were treated. Lastly, ask about the way you feel, including whether you have any symptoms of depression.
Let's take a look at the treatments for depression. The first common depression treatment is psychotherapy. A psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist, or licensed clinical social worker uses a variety of techniques to help you shift your negative thinking. The next treatment is mind-body medicine. It's not just a bunch of hoopla. Research proves that lifestyle changes like exercise and meditation can boost the effect of therapy or medication. The third treatment is medication. Severe depression might call for something stronger than a chat, so doctors might prescribe an antidepressant, mood stabilizers, or antipsychotic pills. The last treatment is brain stimulation. Some patients with treatment-resistant depression, medication and therapy that hasn't worked for them may want to try electroconvulsive therapy, which is ECT.
Going to talk about the psychological skills to cope with depression. The first tip is get moving. The body was not designed for an inactive lifestyle. Yes, it's not a new information that exercising is good for the body and mind. It deserves recognition because the effects are substantial. Some of these effects are relief from stress, improved sleep quality, mood enhancement, increased mental clarity, and more. Another glitch tip, but one that has been effective since ancient time, is meditation. Meditation is a form of training the mind to be more aware, alert, and calm. It teaches you that you can let go of your thoughts and your identity does not have to be rooted in what you think and feel. Next, connect with nature. Ground yourself, literally. Walk barefoot in the grass and picture yourself as rooted in the earth as trees. Do this long enough and you will realize how severed your relationship with Mother Nature has been. Whatever your favorite outdoor activity is, do that. The final tip is journaling. Thought dumping into a journal is a very beautiful way of releasing pent-up energy, emotions, and thoughts fueling your depression. When we have trauma or inaccessible feelings stored in the body, they cause energy blockages. These blockages need to be released somehow. Journaling is a great way to let your mind free itself of anything, causing it not to think clearly. Thought dumping or writing whatever comes to your mind with no concern for what it will sound like allows you to let go of thoughts that no longer serve you. Taking the extra minute to either think about what is genuinely on your mind or letting it flow naturally relieves the mind of unnecessary and unimportant stress.
Now I'm going to talk about how to support someone with depression. First, start a conversation with those with depression to let them know that we are there for them. We can also ask open questions and listen to them patiently. This will express our concern towards them. Next, help them find support by reviewing potential therapists or counselors for them. We can also encourage them and support them to make their first appointment. Thirdly, give positive reinforcement. We should always remind them about their positive qualities and tell them how much they mean to us and others. Lastly, we should take initiative and offer to help with everyday tasks because with depression, day-to-day tasks can feel overwhelming. Next, I'm going to talk about how to take care of depression. The first way is to simplify your life. Cut back on obligations when possible and set reasonable goals for yourself. Give yourself permission to do less when you feel down. Next, do things you enjoy that can help to calm yourself down. For example, playing music, reading a book, or watching your favorite movies. Besides that, don't become isolated. Try to participate in social activities like joining depression support group and get together with family or friends regularly. Lastly, be aware of your feelings. Take time to recognize and think about your feelings to understand the source that made you feel depressed. After that, take steps towards rectifying the issue and improving your overall well-being. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.